This is Drew, and I'd like to welcome you back to my channel. Today we're going to discuss something new for you guys. Now, like I always say, if I can find a fragrance that can help save you some money and get you close to the wheelhouse of some of these expensive fragrances, that's what we're going to do. So today we're going to talk about a fragrance called Luxe Vision by the Seashore. Now, this particular one is supposed to be a clone of the more expensive Louis Vuitton on the beach. Of course, when we get back, we're going to do a deep dive and or first impression into this fragrance as soon as we come back. Welcome back to Fraganomics, the destination where confidence starts with a spray. Here we want you to smell unforgettable and stand out everywhere that you go. Here, smelling good is not just your fragrance, it's your signature. Let's talk about this. What we called it here? By the Seashore. Okay, we got this particular one pulled up. I didn't see it on Fraganomics, so I had to go to the actual site that I think it's the company site that they sell it on. As you can see, well, we might well look at it. Got the price sitting at $47. I think I got it a little bit less than that, 10% off of that, something like that. And let's go down and see what they're talking about. It says Eau de Parfum. It said introducing LV by the Seashore, Eau de Parfum. It says it's an captivating olfactory journey and encapsulates the essence of seaside in a bottle. This exquisite fragrance is designed to transport you to the serene and invigorating coast, where the scent of the sea and the delicate aroma of coastal flora harmoniously blend. Then it gets into the fragrance description. It says the top notes are yuzu and neroli. Let's see what we got pulled up. We got On the Beach pulled up, so what we're gonna do is compare the notes, see if they got the same thing. And as we see, the top notes are yuzu and neroli in the On the Beach. And it's the same thing with this particular fragrance, this On the Seashore. And then it says the mid notes are rosemary, sand, clove, thyme, and pink pepper. Let's swing back and see. It's got the same thing. Rosemary, thyme, sand, clove, and pink pepper. Says the exact same thing. And then for the base note, it says has cypress. Let's go back. And it has cypress. So it said it's got the exact same notes. I went over this fragrance in another video, and as we know, the Louis Vuitton version right here is $345 plus tax. So I heard about this fragrance, and like I always say, if I can find you guys a fragrance that will save you a little money, we're gonna talk about it, and that's what we're gonna do. All right, we're here with the On the Beach clone. But like I said, I like On the Beach. I don't have the fragrance and whatnot, but what I did do, like I said, I did a video on it. I do have a sample of it that I purchased online. But every time I go in Louis Vuitton, they never had a sample of it. I tried it a few times. Seemed like it was kind of light, so I didn't want to spend any money. So I was kind of glad that they had some type of interpretation of it, that if it get close enough, you know, maybe I ain't got to spend that money. But let's talk about this Luxe Vision by the Beach. The canister type fragrance and whatnot. It's orange. We're gonna go ahead and get him opened up. Let's get the plastic off of it. Let's see here. She don't want to come loose on me. I would have used my teeth, but they're too expensive. I'm not gonna put these on there and break up thousands of dollars worth of teeth trying to open up fragrance.
You're goddamn right.
Not gonna happen. Let's go in from the bottom also. Let's get him. Try and get this plastic. Got a pretty good shrink wrap on it. Let's go ahead and put this ink pen in. There we go. See if we can get the plastic broke. There we go. Like I said, this is something brand new to me, guys. I don't know anything about it, but I do like On the Beach, but not $350 worth. So if this is anything, hopefully we done hit gold. Like I said, it's orange, a little canister, just like the Louis Vuitton fragrances, basically. And I'm taking it that, take the little canister off the top of here. I don't want to drop it, so I'm trying to be careful. And there it, oh my God. Ah! Look like this took Louis Vuitton's bottle.
You stupid.
Ah! Look at that, guys. That's what she looks like. Let's bring him out. Oh my God. That's what it looks like. By the seashore. So, as you can see, the bottle kind of reminds me of a Louis Vuitton bottle. Let me grab a Louis Vuitton bottle. We'll compare them real quick.
12 seconds later.
This is a Louis Vuitton bottle. This is Imagination, of course. And this is what the By the Seashore look like. Well, it's not exactly the same. I thought they had went and stole the bottle too. This bottle right here, as far as the Luxe Vision By the Seashore, a little bit thicker, as you see, it's more glass on it, taller. Now, but the top looks kind of the same, but that's okay. Has like an orange liquid. Now the bottle seems to be, no, I'm sorry, the bottle is orange, but I can't tell what the liquid is, but I'm assuming that it's clear. Let's see the top. It's not magnetic, it just sits on there, and that's okay. It just sits on the top or whatnot. It's not enough to grab your bottle, so please don't think you're gonna grab this and just go, because this bottle will be right up against the wall.
What the fuck that got to do with me?
So, let's check the atomizer out. Just a regular black atomizer. Let me get a test strip here. Put some paper on my computer, because I don't want it all over my keyboard. And let's see what we got. Let's see how many pumps it take to get. Make sure you guys can see it. 1, nothing, 2. There, oh, we got a good one. Feels like it's there in there, pressurized. This is putting out a whole lot on that little test strip. Now, whew, man, it's kicking up.
Here I come. Oh, here I come. Oh.
You're getting that yuzu. They didn't lie about that, which smells like a strong citrusy, lemony citrus. That's what you're getting off the very top. And it has neroli, and that's gonna give you that cleanness. It's gonna clean up the citrus, or what to make it a little bit on the soapier side. It's got the pink pepper, which it says the mid note, but I can smell it up top. Cloves. Now the sandy note, I'm not quite getting that, but I'm getting the rosemary. Now cypress, I'm taking that. That's something like a pine needle type of deal. But actually, this is a pretty good scent, and it smells clean and soapy. Actually, I like it. But what we're gonna do, main thing we wanna do is, now that we know this is a pretty good scent, actually it's a good scent. Don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna say pretty good, it's a pretty good scent. Actually, it's a good scent, but let me go ahead on and mark it as the clone. So put a C on there for clone. Then what we're gonna do is, on this strip, I'm going to use this ragged ass damn dabber, which is on the beach. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna put the two to some of my, you know how I feel about these dabbers. See if it's close enough, get enough juice on there so I can smell it. Let's get the top back on. It's not that much coming in these little things. I think I've used it twice. So, let me let it dry down. Now let's go back to the clone right quick. Yeah, it's real citrusy. A good bit of neroli in it. But it's high citrus with a little pink pepper. All right, let's go to the OG. Now the OG, it has the yuzu, the rolling, but it comes off a little different. This particular comes off a lot smoother. This one, the clone is kind of harsh. You can tell the ingredients are kind of on the cheaper side. But this on the beach, the OG, man, I don't know, man. It just comes on nice and smooth. It's not loud and screechy. Now, the clone is good, and just the overall blend of the fragrance. And this is just within 5 minutes of spraying it. I would say that the clone is probably 80%. That's all I can give it. Now, once it dies down or whatnot, or its on skin, it may go into a situation where it's closer to the OG. But right off the bat, if I'm just saying what I'm picking up, the OG is just so smooth. I mean, I didn't buy the scent. I don't have this particular in the big bottle because I'm still on the fence about it because it's so light, but it's so light and so clean and so fresh. But you're gonna have to bathe in. This is probably a 10 to 15 spray minimum on the OG. Now with the clone, like I said, I don't know what it is. It's something that's giving it an extra thickness. I can't put my hand on it. Maybe it's the sand notes. I can't, because it's not floral. It's almost like it's got more soap in it or something than the OG. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting the yuzu, the roller and whatnot, but it's more of a soapy background coming off as opposed to just clean and crisp like the OG. I'd say 80%. I can't go any further than that. I heard a couple of people talking about it, saying that it was a 1-to-1. It's definitely not that. I don't know what it is. I think we've talked about it before, but with those Louis Vuitton fragrances, they obviously put something extra. Obviously, they're gonna use better ingredients, obviously, because you're talking about a $40 fragrance as opposed to a $350 fragrance. So obviously gonna be a little different as far as the quality. But I'm just talking about the scent profile. Let me check it one more time. No, this ain't quite the same. Like I said, it's a good fragrance though, this clone here. But that crispness that Louis Vuitton gives you off top, this is not quite the same thing. Make sure my nose not playing tricks on me. It's just something about those Louis Vuitton fragrances. Now mind you, talked about a few of them. I don't like all of them, but some of them just come off so fresh and crisp. But for $350, it's so light, you'd have to use so much of it per session. I don't see it lasting you very long. Now for the scent profile on this, on the beach, I forgot what I gave it last time, but it's so light. I think I might have rated a little low. I probably say about an 8.5. I'm gonna bump it up a little bit. I'm gonna say probably the scent profile from the OG, probably about an 8.75. It's a very good scent. It's just super, super light. If you wear it outside or whatnot, somebody might catch wind of you. If a burst of wind come off you off a good sweat, but I don't see it lasting any longer than maybe an hour or two max, and then I can see the Louis Vuitton come to skin scent. You would definitely have to have a decant. With this one right here, it's got more soap and more cloves. To my nose, I could see this particular lasting probably a good 7-8 hours as far as the clone. Now, is this gonna get you close enough to the Louis Vuitton? I don't think so. Now, like I said, that's just my opinion. I think that Louis Vuitton got this particular scent on lock because there's too many differences. It's like they were going there and then they twisted the clone into something else by adding more cloves and more of a soap background. So to me, it kind of takes it away from the Louis. But as a standalone scent, I still think it's good. If I had to rate this one, I would give it probably, I'm gonna say 8.75 for the OG. And I'm gonna give this one probably, let me hit it one more time. See, the top note is dying away kind of fast. I don't like that because the top note is what a lot of these fresh is gonna shine. Now I'm gonna give this an 8.5, which is not that much difference as far as the scent profile. It's just the closeness. When you first hit it, they kind of close, but it's almost like the first 30 seconds, it's like the clone kind of goes into something heavy where the on the beat just stays light. But as far as, like I said, as far as a good smelling scent, I like it. I like it a lot. I'm gonna wear it. Tell you what, I think what I'm gonna do is put some on right now. Put some on my skin. Let me let it dry and see if it gets any better, any closer to the Louis or whatnot. And we'll go from there. There is room smelling pretty good, folk. As good as this scent is, like I said, it's got a little bit more neroli in it also than the OG on skin. They push you kind of close. This is a whole new thing. I think the twist they twisted a little bit more than they probably should if they were trying to hit Louis Vuitton. So, is this scent worth checking out? Of course. This is a very good scent. This is a dress-up fragrance. You can dress it down. It seems like it's very versatile. I can see it getting compliments all day long on it. It's more, like I said, it's more soapy, neroli-ish. Smells pretty good though. Actually, I kind of like it. But for $40, it might be something that you want to try, guys. Like I said, time of year, obviously this is a summer scent. You know, occasion you can dress it up, dress it down. It really doesn't matter. But it definitely gonna need sweat because it's definitely, has enough yuzu, which is a citrus type, that it's gonna need the sweat to kind of get it going in the wind to kind of pick it up. Let's go ahead and get this thing wrapped up. It didn't got long. I'll see you guys at the next one.